Hello everyone, Rich here again. This video is about Windows 7 jump lists, probably one of the most underrated and most convenient features of the Windows 7 interface. I do believe this was introduced in Windows Vista, but I'm concentrating on Windows 7 here. Jump lists are very easy to understand. All you have to do is right-click any one of your pinned apps or locations in the Windows 7 taskbar and you get recent locations or documents. Using Chrome, for example, I can right-click this, and it shows my most visited places, what I've recently closed, and I can also execute tasks such as a new window or a new private browsing window, which Chrome calls incognito. You can also launch just a general new instance by going to Google Chrome down here. I don't use IE very often, so I don't have anything in the list here, but if I did, it would show the most recent pages I went through. On Firefox, you have the addition of not only opening a new window, a private browsing window, but you can also open a new tab direct from here too. Windows Explorer, it'll show the recent network or physical locations that you've been to on your system. For example, my drafts folder, that's for Windows Live Writer. This is my desktop. Recent post, that's also for Windows Live Writer. 8 GB J drive, that's my 8 gigabyte USB stick. There's my downloads folder, and so on. Now, you'll also notice that when you're going through these, there's a little pin here, for at least for most visited. And some of them you'll see them, and other ones you won't. Like on tasks, you won't see it because that's not a location. That's just a task. So, for example, if I was using Windows Explorer here and I wanted to always have the desktop as a default option, I can pin that, and it will pin it to the top of the list. So whenever I go back here, it will always be there, and I can unpin it by clicking this and it goes back into the list. You can also pin things by right click and just do pin to this list, same function, right click, unpin, same function. Now let's just say, for example, I did not want my downloads folder in this list anymore. Well, you can right click and just remove from the list and it's gone. Now this does not send it to the recycle bin, and it does not delete the folder. All it does is remove it from this specific list, and you can put it back just by navigating to that list, to that location manually, and it will be back in the list. And you can pin or unpin it or do whatever you want. And it's just cool that these lists exist, and I suggest using them because they're great. I mean, I can even take something like, I'll take Netflix for example, left click, hold, drop. You can do that too. And now I have a shortcut to that right on my desktop. I mean, I don't want it there, but you can do stuff like that. So check out your right-click functionality. Check out your jump lists. You'll probably use them a lot. I do.